Heyo, it's Omnidog here. Peace and love, peace and love. How's everybody doing? With an overview and mini review of the Batman Eternal Omnibus, which of course you can get at organic priced books. $2 off with the code Omnidog, and new code now, 5% off shipping 4 more books together with code Omnidog Sit. This one's still good. Omnidog ship it together, but for those of you not into the whole brevity thing, or Omnidog Sit, it's a little shorter and funnier. So there you go. So Batman Eternal Omnibus. Let's take a look at the outside and the back. What is the story? It's a simple overall story. Carmine Falcone wants to bring it back to the days before Batman, where he ran the city with a corrupt police force, and there was no Batman, and he got to do whatever he wanted. So starts a gang war. Jim Gordon goes to jail, and Batman is without his ally on the police force, Gotham City Police Department. So there's the dust jacket, and this is a pretty, for DC, this is really good because usually it's that plain black cover, and this reminds me, I forgot Katana was even in this, because of course for 52 issues it's not going to just be about Carmine Falcone and a mob war. It's going to be about a lot of things. So also the price is MSRP is $125, and that's, this is a pretty chonky beast. So while we have this here, let's take a look. Chonky beast, you want to make sure the binding's good. Whew, looks good from here. While we're at it, let's take a look at the gutter loss. The middle, it's fine. And let's see, how about earlier on in this? Yeah, it's not too bad. This is a big book. So I would say that it's fine for such a big book. Now, fortunately, it has covers in here. Those are the page breaks, because there's no table of contents, because it's Batman Eternal 1 through 52 plus Batman 28. What we have is Scott Snyder and James Tiny Onion have created the overall story, and then it's sort of a group effort. Ray Fox, Tim Seeley, Cal Higgins, John Layman for like the first 20 issues, Scott Snyder, and then a roving team of artists. So the question really is this a book, besides giving you an overview, which I'm going to start doing? You can see how they did it. They do the story and script, and then the consulting writers, they would help with certain aspects of it. Back in 2014, I feel like, is when this came out, and it was weekly. And at the time, of course, Scott Snyder was at the top of the heap. He was writing Batman for the New 52, and that was a huge hit, rightfully so. And so this is a weekly series. And at the time when it was coming out in issues, I was collecting singles back then, and this is one of the reasons why I went to collected editions, because I am Omnidog, not single edition dog. I think modern books read better in this collected format, and this is the best example you can get of a book that might have been frustrating as in single issues. Even though it was weekly, it's a big story with a lot of people involved in this. You've got Penguin and Hush. Bane makes an appearance. Ra's al Ghul, Riddler make appearance. The Joker's daughter makes an appearance. Actually, the Joker's daughter makes an appearance in Arkham Asylum, and it's really cool because it brings up the Spectre. So there's a lot going on in this book, and I would say it was kind of a frustrating read in singles, but altogether, I really liked this book, and I feel like it's a much better experience reading it as one big omnibus as opposed to a bunch of singles. So I don't know how it was received back then. I can't remember. I was, it's almost 10 years ago. Professor Pig's in this. As I said, of course, the whole Bat family, except for Dick, because he is off doing his Grayson super spy thing, as this is around the time of Forever Evil, when people thought he was dead. So the whole Bat family's here. We get introduced to Bluebird, and the Robins are all here. Stephanie Brown's involved in this, and spoiler, of course. So I think it could have been a little overwhelming in single issues. Of course, I haven't gotten to. Okay, it's cool. Gentleman Ghost is always cool. Hush is involved in this. There's Joker's daughter. Lucius Fox, his father. So it's a big Penguin, and I think I already said Penguin. There's a big mob war that happens with the Penguin's forces, and this is also the book that introduces. Let's see, where's the cover? Where is the cover? There it is. Okay. This is the book that actually introduces, it's a retcon, but it's okay. New 52, it's already been wiped out. But this is the one that has Selina Kyle. She has a father that was an ex-mobster. And this is where she takes the mantle of being in charge of the mob, which, this is just as an aside, the two best Catwoman books of the New 52 were when she took, this is when she really took over as the mob boss. And these were the two best books for Catwoman in New 52. You don't have to read these, but after you read this, these are two really good Catwoman books. About her just fully if you read these books, you'd be like, wait, how is she in charge of the mob? Well, it starts in this. So the Clue Master's involved, and the art, I think the art is solid throughout. Vicky Vale's involved in this. There is a corrupt police commissioner. There's a corrupt mayor. Batman has become an enemy of the GCPD, so they're hunting him and his all the various Bat family down. So I feel, in my opinion, that this is a good story, especially told in this format. Oh yeah, Julia Pennyworth is involved here. She's like a special forces agent who totally kicks ass. So as you can see, there's a lot going on, and I can see how readers might have been frustrated with it back in single issues, but now I'm repeating myself, that I do think it's a much better reading experience as an omnibus. So there are a wide variety of villains, heroes, everything's involved. If I told you how many characters were involved, you might just go, "Oh, dude, how can I even wrap my head around that?" But it's all spread out, woven together in a good story. The team concept of writers actually works, I think, in this format. And I remember being excited back then that we would be getting Snyder weekly. And I think we even get Starfire in here for a second. Batwing's in this. As I said, Hush. So if you want a good read, that is totally worth the money. I think Batman Eternal is quite worth it. And I kept the trades of Batman and Robin Eternal, which was the follow-up to this. And I dug that too. Bane, Clayface. I think Ra's al Ghul, there's Vicky Vale. Ra's al Ghul makes an appearance. Mr. Freeze. Riddler. Did I say Jervis Tetch? Because he's totally in this. Mad Hatter, yep. So this gives you an idea of what the art is like throughout. And let's see, we can get, I don't want to give too much away, although I don't know how you're going to be able to, oh yeah, Poison Ivy's in this a little bit. Oh yeah, and Ra's al Ghul, like I thought. Yeah, this book is boss. I dug it. Oops, let's see. Extras? What type of extras are we working on? I don't want to give it. Okay. Gear and more gear. Excerpts from an early character Bible used by the writing team, character list. So this will help because it's pretty much everybody ever written into this, including Court of Owls. So there you go. I feel this is worthy of your time and attention and money, as it weaves a very good story. That is Batman Eternal. So peace and love, peace and love. Be good to each other out there. Thank you for watching this. Be sure to go to Organic Price Books. And let's see, where's my new code? I want to show off my new code again. Omnidog Sit. $2 off. Code Omnidog. Guinea Pig Books. And there we go. That's Batman Eternal Omnibus. Well worth your time. Peace and love. Peace and love. Be good to each other out there. Take care, and thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and feel free to leave me a message. I respond to all messages. Take care. Peace and love.